What's going on, legends? It's your boy Errl Shatter here, and in today's video I'm bringing you guys some Modern Warfare gameplay. Alongside that, we're going to be discussing ground war, issues we faced in the beta, alongside the things that we hope they change by launch in order to make this experience the best one possible. Now before we dive into this video, if you guys do enjoy this content at any time, go down below and smash that like button. Go ahead and throw that goal of 50 likes on today's video. Alongside, if you guys are interested in finding your way back to the channel, make sure you guys do hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future content. Now we're going to dive into the biggest issue we faced while playing the one map we were able to play during the 32v32 mode in the beta, and that was going to be Karst River Quarry. Obviously, it was a fairly decent sized map. I don't really think it was too big for the mode that we were playing. However, it was a little bit too wide considering there's a hill on the side in which one or two tanks, typically every single match, go up there and sit there for the whole game, would have a complete view of the map, so if anybody going outside would pretty much be in danger of getting hit by a tank and dying pretty quickly. It's pretty frustrating overall, just getting killed off a 20+ streak by a tank, which happened to me personally frequently, and probably many of you as well. Now, I think overall this is a very easy fix. It would increase the flow on the map, it would make this game mode feel a little bit more fun, would be to kind of shrink this map in width a little bit so that people can't go up on the hill. Maybe limit the tanks from 3 to 2, though there isn't so many on the map. Won't completely take them out, but it will kind of concentrate them towards more populated areas where they have a higher chance of getting taken out, or just overall be more a part of the match itself. Obviously, by doing that, you will also eliminate all the snipers that were up there. That will kind of bring more people down to the map itself and kind of bring more flow overall. Now, the next thing we want to discuss is, of course, the frame rates. When playing on console, there was many a times where you were dropping probably even below 30 or around 30 FPS, and you could definitely tell sometimes it would be a little bit frustrating depending on what you were doing at the current time that it happened, and it is kind of expected, in my opinion, in a mode like this, especially for a team that has got pretty much never had a mode of this size, you could say. So it is a beta, it is a good time to test these sizes, kind of figure the bugs out. So maybe it's something that we'll see a little fix in, maybe it's something that they can't avoid. Overall, it wasn't a super big issue for me, but it was something I definitely noticed. Now, connection issues are definitely something you could see in ground war. Being connected with so many different people, and overall, there is somebody who actually did a video. He goes by the name of Battle Nonsense. You can look him up on YouTube. He put a video out about the netcode in the game during the beta, which he tested himself. And he found that during ground war specifically, the servers were, instead of running at a 62 Hz, were running at a very low 24, which would cause a lot of gunfights to seem a little bit off. Obviously, if you're the person on the shooting end, you're not going to notice so much as if you're the person on the receiving end. However, it would actually be connection difference. So, if you saw in a kill cam, maybe you knew you were behind a wall and it shows you there before, you're not quite behind it when they kill you. Or there's this circumstance where you watch a kill cam and maybe it looks like you're standing still and didn't even get a bullet off on them, but on your end it showed it. It's going to be a result of the connection issues we face with these low Hertz servers. Now, something that's probably going to be a little bit hard to fix completely, but definitely was an issue during the beta for 32v32, was some of the spawns for some of the objectives. You were, say, trying to take over an objective like C, which I believe was the one on the bridge. You would then have an issue, say 5 to 10 people were going to push the bridge on one side, and then the other team that actually had the objective was on the other side, and they're trying to push, and there's any sort of battle going on. Some of the people getting taken out on the enemy team who have the objective would then spawn behind you. Spawns were kind of limited, but you did end up getting people spawning behind you. Getting the very easy kill on multiple people kind of got a little bit frustrating. Obviously if you're on a streak and somebody spawns on you and kills you instantly, not really something you can control, not something that's really skill based, so it typically can kind of ruin the experience. Obviously it's going to be difficult to kind of figure out the spawns when they're able to spawn on something like an objective that they hold. But I do think they could minimize some of the issue of where the enemy is spawning on a more populated side as opposed to the side that maybe has more of their teammates. The last and final thing I kind of want to cover is the spawn protected areas. I do think this will cover, you know, probably more than just the map we were able to play, because they're going to exist in every single map. It is definitely an area you want to have, so there is some sort of safe spot on the map for people when they spawn in, especially because it's such a big mode. But I think after a certain amount of time, it should push those people out of that area. Maybe, you know, a time limit of like a minute, 30 seconds, whatever seems reasonable to get out of that area and move on. But it should definitely push people in the direction of battle and not influence people to stand in the back and not move for the entire game. It overall kind of ruins the flow when not everybody is, you know, following the rule or playing the mode specifically, I guess you should say. Not really a rule. You get, you know, obviously you can do whatever you want when you're playing the game, but when not everybody's pushing into battle, playing the objectives, trying to go out there, it doesn't really help the flow of the match. And in 32v32, it's supposed to be an all-out war, not an all-out camp fest, at least in my opinion. Across the board, these are the issues that I've seen. These are some of the things that I hope that they fix come launch. And if they do, they will have one of the best modes they've ever put in their game. Like I said, I had a blast playing it. There were these minor issues, some of them bigger than others. Obviously, tanks, they could kind of work that situation out. I think that would really help the experience. And if they could kind of fix, you know, the server issue, such a, you know, large scale game mode, that would be really great as well. Then we can kind of enjoy the experience they're trying to hand out to us. Across the board, I really enjoyed playing the beta. I look forward to the launch. If you guys did enjoy this content at any time, make sure you guys go down below and smash that like button. It helps support the channel greatly. We have that goal of 50 likes, and if you guys are interested in finding your way back to the channel, you guys do hit that subscribe button alongside that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future content. Appreciate you guys for all the support on the channel, all the support in today's video, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Peace!
Start playing like the pros with E Advantage, the brain-boosting supplement designed for high-level competitive gaming. It works by combining powerful, healthy ingredients like energy-supporting vitamins and brain-boosting nutrients so that you can win more, rank up faster, and start playing like the pros. But don't just take our word for it. Ask the many streamers, YouTubers, and pro-level players who use E Advantage to dominate every day. So, what are you waiting for? Grab yourself some E Advantage and see how quickly you can improve.